Good morning, folks. Good Monday morning. Good rainy hurricane weather Monday morning. I hope all of you have power this morning. I started seeing on social media yesterday several people posting power outages. So good Monday morning. I'm your host, BKP. Welcome to the show. It's called Good Morning from the Office, and we are North Georgia's only live online morning show. I'm your host, BKP, if I haven't told you already, the voice of rural America. You know, out there in Indiana, where Mike Pence got up and said, "To hell with this, I'm going home. Karen, get your bags. We're out of here." Anyhow, you can get in touch with us because we have a full week, and you're going to want to know how to contact this show, and that would be, I can't see it. I know everything on this screen over there because I keep leaving my glasses at home. I will explain why I can't remember my glasses to save my life. But it's Good Morning from the Office. You can contact us at chief@fetchernews.com. I think that's what it says at the bottom of the screen. 706-889-9700 also. And you can follow us on Twitter. Yes, at my age, I'm wanting you to follow me on Twitter. That's a weird statement right there. Anyhow, I want you to be one of our followers on Twitter at Fetcher News, at FYN TV. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, FYN TV, Fetcher News, and that'll let you know every time we're live and on the air. I am wearing, yes, folks out there, I'm wearing my Pickens Dragons shirt today that Coach Chris Parker gave me. It's a coach's sideline shirt. If you look on the sideline, all the coaches have this shirt. I'm wearing my Pickens Dragons shirt today, and we do have the Pickens hat. If you can take that logo off there so I can show everybody the hat top of my desk. There you go. Thanks, Richie. This is our Pickens hat that will stay on it. Oh, it is green, so you might not be able to say I didn't think about a green hat. Okay, so it disappears when I hold it in the air. Well, there you go. But anyhow, it's on there if you can't see it because it is green. We're remembering Sean Mask, 15-year-old that was killed Friday night, Pickens Dragon. And you know, when we do our shows throughout the week, folks, thank you, Richie. When we do our shows, that's a picture of Sean right there. When we do our shows throughout the week, our football shows at night, every one of these coaches go and practice 5 days a week to compete. They go and practice 5 days a week to win. They pump these young men up to do battle on the field on Friday nights under the lights. But when something like this happens, everyone in our football family and community comes together. And, you know, so I think you could understand why I'm supporting and honoring the Pickens Dragons, Sean Mask, this morning. Sean, 15 years old, was killed Friday night on a dirt bike that collided with a pickup truck. Crash happened outside of Sean's house on Thompson Lane. But Sean Mask is the second Pickens County football player to die this year. Jordan Simmons, 16 years old, passed away in a crash in March. Stay tuned for, at 8:30 every Monday morning, we do Monday Morning Quarterback. That's Monday Morning Quarterback at 8:30. RJ Casey, that has been on the sidelines there for Team FYN Sports for several years, for Fetcher News and Team FYN Sports. He's going to be with us at 8:30. He's going to be talking a little bit about bringing us up on some of the things that the Dragon fans and the Pickens County high school kids in the community is going through at this time. And all of us are mourning the loss of this 15-year-old football player this past Friday night. Okay, now that'll be at 8:30, so stay with us. So moving right along. Tanaka Blast. Tanaka Blast. Put up my Tanaka. I told you to find me a picture of Tanaka. There he is, baby. Is that, I can't see across the room. Richie, you better not be playing games because I know you would pull a fast one on me on this one. Yeah, I'm sorry. You might be a Braves fan over on the other side of the glass. You have to be careful with those guys. That's Tanaka Blast last night. 7 innings, 7 flawless innings. Well, pretty close. He was wicked, throwing the heat, wicked, in the dirt, chasing it. The Indians chased it all night long. I mean, they chased that Tanaka for 7. I'm sorry, folks. All right already. I know you don't like the Yankees. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so I brought out just for you the 1998 Championship World Series Yankee hat, just for you folks. So I thought I'd bring out the 1996 World Series Championship hat, just for you. Just for you. I just thought I'd bring out two. That's it. Not all of them. Just two. Just two. You know, one more than another team? Just one more than another team. 2. All right, anyhow. Oh, I had a baseball here, too. I had a baseball. It's a baseball card. I watched every pitch last night. But now I tell you what, who is Ramirez? Is that his name, Ramirez, on the Boston Red Sox? Is that his name? What's his name? He went 4 for 4. I mean, I don't like the Red Sox. Sorry, folks. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them with ham, Sam, I am. No matter which way you slice a Red Sox, I don't like nothing about them. I'm just sorry. You keep your Boston beans right there where you're at. I don't need to watch the Red Sox, but I will say this. They did play Houston well yesterday. That's a 2-1 series, right? That's a 2-1 series. But this guy, I think his name's Ramirez. He went 4 for 4. I watched that game yesterday. But the Yankee game, I watched right every pitch. Cleveland had me nervous there at the top of the ninth. Had me nervous. So I'm up late, up early this morning, so it may be that kind of day, folks. Maybe that kind of day. Now, at 8:30, we're going to have, don't forget, we're going to have at 8:30 this morning, Monday Morning Quarterback. Now, I do not remember my glasses because here's what's happening, folks. For those of you who care, and I know there's several that could care less, and there's several that say, why the hell do we have to hear this? And there's several that say, I don't give a damn. And shut up about it. I mean, I know everything you're saying out there. But some of you will not shut up about until I get a haircut. So I got a haircut scheduled for Wednesday. So what's happening here is I put the glasses on and then I can't comb my hair because it gets in the way. So I lay the glasses down and forget them at home. Now there's all kinds of information you didn't even need, but that's why I can't see where I'm going. But I tell you what I can see. I can see what's going on in the Blue Ridge City Council and Mayor's election. Holy mackerel, Batman. Holy mackerel. I mean, that thing's getting wild. Social media, barking and a biting, and, you know, it could come down to a spelling bee. That Blue Ridge City Council and Mayor's election, I mean, it's enough to make you smoke, drink, and gamble. I mean, woo, smoking, drinking, and gambling. I mean, that's what it's coming to, right? Whoa. All right, so somebody, we'll get into this at 9 o'clock. Stay with me. Somebody put up a campaign sign and something was spelled wrong. That makes me a nervous wreck. I mean, absolutely. I'm telling you. Hey, BKP, I've done a lot of things, but when the spelling bee is not one of them. Straight up. I just have to be straight up on that. Okay? Straight up. A lot of things, but a spelling bee's not one, right? I mean, you know, you got 100 kids and there's a spelling bee, right? You're 9 years old and you're standing there, and the next thing you know, you got 98 and there's 2 kids sitting. One of them's me. Anyhow, pay attention, Rose. I can tell now you're not paying attention. I've got good material and you better be blasting it out. Glad to have Rose here this morning. She's happy to be here too. They always love Mondays with me. I always make sure the place around here gets started just off to a great, energetic Monday morning that they just can't say no to how great the week will be. All right. Internet conspiracy theories around the Vegas shooter, Steven Paddock. What do you think? You think this guy climbed? Now, Steve Wynn. Did you see the interview with Steve Wynn on Fox yesterday? Let me stay with this just a brief second, okay? There's a couple of things. Steve Wynn, you needed to watch that Chris Wallace video yesterday with Steve Wynn. I don't know if I can see across the room or not. Maybe one of these other pair of glasses will help me see across the room. Yeah, that's Steve Wynn. No, there he is. He's Steve Wynn WYNN hotels and blah, 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 casinos, all right? So this guy tells Chris Wallace, he says, we have been guarding the door for 2 years. So what's the name of that Mandalay Hotel? Mandalay Hotel? Yeah, Mandalay Bay, right? So Mandalay Bay, here's what I want to know. I just want to lay this out here because I don't have time to do the research. I want you to do the research. You do the research, you tell me. Okay? But you take all the hotel owners out there, all right? Do you not think all the hotel CEOs or the managers, the big guys that are running the show, do you not think they have security meetings like they get together once a month and they go through new security things? What happened in your hotel? Anybody strange coming in on the surveillance? First of all, let's be clear, folks. These hotels have like surveillance every friggin' place. I mean, there is an eye in the sky everywhere, okay? I mean, they probably were able to see this guy pack his bags, getting them out of the cab. They probably saw the cabbie say, what the hell you got in these bags, bricks? I'm just telling you. Think this one out, okay? Because this is one that, you know, would I hate to think the government would lie to me? Oh, there's a new one, right? They would not lie. Wouldn't lie. Corker would lie. Bob Corker from Tennessee. He may lie, but the government? Hell no. Anyhow, so this guy's getting out of here. The bags, he's got, 40 weapons, and he's got bump stocks, and oh my God, he's got everything, and he's got these magazine ribbons of, I don't even know all the things this guy's got, and he gets them in there, and he's trucking them up the elevator. He says to the bellhop, and they still call it the bellhop? I don't know, okay, the bellhop. He says, hey, no, I got it, man. Just give me one of them little carts. I'll load my own, right? Don't touch my car. So there's no bells and whistles here. Nothing goes off. The guy pulls the little thing over. You put your baggage on, roll it into the elevator, right? You usually pull up to these places, a high roller like this guy. This guy's a high roller. And a high roller like this guy, right? You usually pull up to those places in the limo or wherever. They sent you for a limo. They count you a limo. They brought you to the first door. They open it. They say, Mr. Paddock, pay attention to this guy. This guy was in WYNN's. WYNN said everybody knew this guy. Like the people that, like the people that know BDO, that damn commercial, you wonder who the hell's BDO and why don't I know about it, right? So the people who know BDO, right? What the hell? So WYNN says the people that know in Vegas knew this guy. He owed no debts. This is what WYNN said. I don't know. Ask WYNN. He says, hey, the guy didn't owe no debts. He was paid up. It wasn't like you're looking at the hotels and saying, hey, don't let this guy in the door. All right, he was well known in the circle of gamblers. So this guy is comp. Maybe the limo pulls up. The little gold carousel comes out. Guy in a little, cap hat, and a little suit says, yes, sir. Welcome to Mandalay Bay, Mr. Paddock. Glad to see you're back. Can I get your bags? See, in the past, did Paddock ever let them carry his bags? I don't know. Maybe he didn't. But traveling a little heavy this time, Mr. Paddock, are you not? Usually it's just one little carry bag with deodorant so you don't stink while you're playing video poker. I swear to God, think this whole thing out, folks. Think it out. So, Mr. Paddock, traveling a little heavy this time, are you not? Yeah, okay. And there's a van in the back that, the airport shuttle is carrying your extra bag so you... What the hell? I'm serious. What was the guy going out every day and bring one piece at a time like Johnny Cash in the Cadillac? He was stealing it every day, taking it upstairs so he could build this arsenal. So think this out, folks. I'm just asking you to think this out because hell if I know. So the guy carries all this stuff upstairs. No, don't touch my bags. Okay, Mr. Paddock, a little edgy this time. A little edgy on this trip. Okay, Mr. Paddock, whatever. So he gets the carousel. He's loading all this stuff. He got it stacked up this high. I'll be back with the rest. Leave it on the curb. Don't touch it. When people say, did anybody leave an unattended bag? Don't touch my damn bags. Okay, Mr. Paddock, you got it. Rolls it in the elevator, goes up. Boom. You got my room? Yeah, okay. Don't come and change your damn sheets. I don't want a towel. I don't want soap. I don't want a damn thing for 3 days. I got deodorant. I'm going to sit here and play poker for 3 damn days. Don't go in my room. Yeah, Mr. Paddock, whatever you say. Because Steve WYNN says, hey, you got a 72-hour do not disturb. He said, we go by a door and we see do not disturb. We don't get concerned. But 24 hours, 48, 72, that is cause, Steve WYNN said this, that is cause maybe we need to look inside, okay? So Paddock totes all this stuff upstairs. Do not disturb. Stays 3 days there. Steve Wynn says, we have been guarding the doors for 2 years. That's what he said. He said, we have been guarding the door for 2 years. That came from that man's mouth. So you think for terrorist attacks that his hotel and Mandalay Bay was not in the loop, that they did not have high-level security meetings like every month to discuss anybody interesting coming through? Do you not think that if you walk into Steve Wynn's hotel and you look a little suspicious, you know, a little suspicious, hell, everybody's watched Ocean 11, right? So you look a little suspicious when you walk into the hotel, right? Or everybody's watched Casino, oh, my favorite movie, oh my God, hey, right? Die in the skies, everything. They count the cards. They count everything. They break your fingers if you mess up. I just said that. I should have went there. Okay, they don't do that anymore. They, no more pliers on the knuckles. That doesn't happen like the old days. That's only in the movies, folks. Anyhow, so you think that they see something, they don't report it to the other one. They're a group. They're a circle of security people. And the only reason I'm bringing all this up is there's a lot of questions on the internet. I understand the room was full of cameras. Why is Steve Paddock's brother in Vegas now? Why is he in Vegas? Did he say too much in some of his interviews? Why is he in Vegas helping the FBI? Why? I'm just saying, folks, this thing is not as simple as here is mental health. Oh my God, I had to hear, I'm watching all the whack shows yesterday, okay? And undiagnosed mental illness. What the hell? I mean, they're telling me this morning. Here's what the hell one of those whack jobs on MSNBC said to me this morning. He said, well, I was watching it, so he said it to me, damn it. So he says to me this morning, well, if Donald Trump was on a captain or the chief or whatever the hell it is on a submarine, they would be taking him off in a straitjacket. Whoa, I was set, right? So, undiagnosed mental illness, holy mackerel. That's what we want the government to do. We want the government to line us up. I just had to pause for a minute because I was wondering how far I would get in this diagnosis. Yeah, we want the government to line us up one by one and go through and do a diagnosis of our mental health before you can have a gun. Folks, don't forget, the founding fathers in the federal papers, let's see if I can say this, put in the Second Amendment for us to defend ourselves against tyranny. Not shoot a damn deer for venison and have anybody say, oh, it tastes like beef. That's not the reason, period. You know the guy, I shot venison, all right? Venison. I shot a deer or ran one over, whatever weapon. The deer is dead. You hit him on a car, you shoot him, boom, they're dead. So the guy says, oh, I got a deer. It tastes like beef. I guarantee when I think, you know what? Oh, I understand. I love deer meat, venison. That's not the point. The point is, the founding fathers put the Second Amendment in place, folks. Second Amendment was put in place to protect us against tyranny, a government. Not to shoot the deer, not to get a turkey in turkey season, not so we can wear orange hats like Elmer Damn Fudd and say we're hunting a screwy rabbit. Tyranny, folks, the truth. So don't let them touch your guns, and don't forget, the end result of this government, the end result of a Nancy Pelosi, an end result of a Diane 80-year-old Feinstein, okay, the dinosaur Feinstein, the end friggin' result is to take every last gun. I don't care how extreme that sounds, period, okay? So Steve Paddock, I'm asking you, ask your questions. What really happened in that room? What really took place? That's all I'm saying. I didn't intend to do that. Hell, wow. Where did that come from? That must have been the calm before the storm. I mean, really? The calm before the storm. A long night of gambling. Can we crack this impasse of guns? I mean, yesterday. You know, the other day, here's what really was interesting. I thought it was really funny. I think it's funny because have you noticed the media wackos as they discuss Vegas, they soften the tone of their voice. Like yesterday, anybody watch ABC with Martha Raddatz? And she really talked like this. The second, in a soft voice, we have these discussions. Is it time to have discussions? Why can't we discuss gun control? I mean, it just cracks me up the way the voice goes down. All right, you know, they talk about the White House, and they come out Corker. Now, Corker is a multi-million-dollar Senate swamp-sucking leech loser from Tennessee. He sucked you dry for multi-millions of dollars when everybody else's commercial real estate was collapsing. He sucked hundreds of millions of dollars. This guy is the lowest level of establishment scum you can find in any pond, okay? I'm telling you, this is the lowest form. This guy has a lot of nerve to come out and say the President of the United States, the West Wing is like an adult daycare. All they keep talking about, okay, General Kelly is leaving. Mick Mulvaney said yesterday, first I've heard of that. The only place I hear, he told Chuck Todd, Mick Mulvaney, the only place I hear this discussion is right here with you on MSNBC, NBC. I never see Mick Mulvaney. There's a lot of liars around Trump, and I'm being facetious. There's a lot. Either Tillerson's a liar, they're all liars, okay, or maybe it is a takedown of the president on every single level, okay? I never see the chaos that you report, Mick Mulvaney said yesterday, the secretary of something. What the hell is he the secretary of? He's just secretary, okay? But Mick Mulvaney said to Chuck Todd, I never see the chaos you report. Budgets. Okay. Chain migration. There's a couple things they won't tell you, folks. It's 8:22. Don't forget, we're going to have Monday morning quarterbacking at 9 o'clock. Why is Jane Whaley? What the hell, boy? I mean, I'm all over the place. Why is Jane Whaley appealing Barbie Gerald's election supervisor decision to disqualify her? Where do the other candidates live? Who has a house on Lake Blue Ridge that other than, you know, being downtown to pack some fudge lives in that house? Who? I don't know, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, was that wrong? I mean, all of a sudden people are paying attention. Who has a house? I mean, who lives in the paint shop? I mean, maybe you're painting a car, right? Maybe you're painting a car and the fumes get to you and you got to lay down, take a nap. Next thing you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You get up, you paint some more, you stay. I don't know. Maybe you brush your teeth there. I don't know. You know, wash your face and hands. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on with Jane Whaley. This is going to be one of those 9 o'clock episodes that you don't want to miss. And this is going to be one of those times I don't know if we're going to walk away with anybody liking me. Hell, I don't know if anybody likes me this Monday morning. But you know, people get me confused with somebody that cares sometimes. But anyhow, let's move along. Okay, 9 o'clock. What's really going on with this Jane Whaley and her apartment in Sycamore Crossing? I'm going to shed some light on some things that have not been said. I'm going to shed some light on this election. You know the little short clip that I sent you, not the 4-minute clip, the little short one that's only like 18 seconds on YouTube? Richie, you know the one I'm talking about? right? Don't tell me what it is, but you know what I'm talking about? Okay, so this weekend, this is how petty this election's getting. This weekend, Angelena Powell put up a campaign sign. And we'll show you the sign later. But I'm going to show you this video for a little clue. This is you know, we're having fun here, folks. Get over it. They got their legal pad. I'm giving you plenty of time to get your legal pad out, take the notes, call your attorney. You know, Angelena could call, maybe she could call Stookie. I don't know. Maybe Stookie goes, hey, don't tell me. You went and posted something, and I got the screenshot. Stookie told you to drain the swamp. So, I mean, I don't know. Russell Stookie. Hey, do I know? I don't know if he's your attorney or not. Don't know. But they all got their legal pads out. So anyhow, this is a little humor. And we'll see if you pick up, because I'm going to show you the other side at 9 o'clock. Okay? This is Angelena Powell. This is my little humor, Angelena. You can get over it, okay? Play that for me. All right, load that back up. Okay. As soon as he loads that back up, we're going to play this little piece. We're going to go to break here in just a second. We're going to close with this right here. Don't forget, Bob Corker. We got some stuff on Corker we're going to do at 9 o'clock. We've got the immigration bill where they don't want chain migration, the green card. It's freaking them out. Trump says, you want DACA? You want the DREAM Act? Here's what you're going to give me and the American people if you even think you're going to get DACA. Oh, their heads are spinning off. Mike Pence says, I'm out of here. Karen, get your bags. We ready? All right, here it is.
I want to buy a vowel.
You can't buy a vowel, Stu.
I want to buy a vowel.
Stu, you can't buy a vowel. Buy a vowel.
You can't buy a vowel. You can't buy a vowel. We're going to talk about that at 9 o'clock. A little humor here, because this Blue Ridge City Council, this Blue Ridge City Council thing is getting wide open. But I'm going to talk about Jane Whaley at 9 in her apartment. And I'm going to give you some places to go look up some Bob Corker, as the media is telling you what a great guy he is, what an awesome senator, chair of the Foreign Relations Committee. Trump is heading us into World War III. You should know a little more about the bottom pond scum that Bob Corker from Tennessee really is. They went to the Senate and he came home a multi-million. He went to the Senate a millionaire, but it's a big time now. He made out very well with his commercial real estate. Maybe you didn't. I mean, it's time for Monday Morning Quarterback. I'm take a break. Hold on, don't go yet. Don't go. I just feel it. I feel it, because I say go. Let me see if there's anything on here that I have not gotten to that I want to get to. So relax. Okay, hold tight. Tax reform, Obamacare. Oh, Harvey Weinstein outrage. We'll get to the Weinstein outrage, okay? Weinstein says, you want an Oscar? Just saying. You want an Oscar? And the Hollywood left said nothing until MSNBC. Yesterday, they started the outrage, and it was intentional. The outrage came from the left yesterday, because now, why is Hollywood not outraged, and why are the Republicans not outraged over Trump? What is the difference? Oh, my God, what a political stunt. All right, the man's not fit for office. Weinstein, let me see, Coker, we're going to talk about that. Take him off a submarine, put him in a straitjacket if Trump was running the place. Calm before. Oh, the wine country is on fire. Northern California, the wine country is on fire. Now, they are. Did you see this? Did you see this, Northern California? The wine country's on fire. I mean, here's what I want to know. I want to know what a bottle of red and a bottle of white will be priced at this afternoon. I mean, it's almost like a hurricane in gas prices. I wonder if rich white people are calling, Lovey, you need to get down to the package store. Angelena, that's where they sell alcohol. Liquor, by the way, liquor. You need to get down to the package store, Lovey, and get us a couple extra bottles of red and white for our friends in the wine tasting, because the prices are going to go through the roof. Have you seen what's going on in Napa Valley? I know, it just upset a lot of people. But then again, the first 30 minutes, who didn't I upset? Monday Morning Quarterback, right after this. Take us to break.